This lifebuoy's been lying around Noel Constant's place for years, but now he thinks he's found just the right home for it. It's a lifesaver. Just like the container village in Plan-les-Ouates near Geneva, which he says is like Noah's Ark in a way.
The boat was already there, abandoned on a strip of waste ground made available to us by a private individual. What a piece of luck. It reminded me of the Noah story. It's a lovely story, which is very relevant. We all have our own stories.
Stories about breakdowns, people who are floundering. Carrefour-Rue's aim is to help people back on their feet by providing a new home in a relaxed village environment. The organisation paid £500,000 for 11 container studios, which contain all the essentials: beds, kitchens, toilets and showers, even TVs. Carlos, aged 42, was one of the first to move in. After a burnout, the former financial controller also lost his wife, family and his apartment.
This is a great concept. I wonder why no one ever thought of it before. It really makes sense. For me, it's a springboard. After all those months of camping at friends' houses, I can now get cracking on finding a job and an apartment, even if this is already somewhere I can really call home.
Jean-Baptiste is 44 and used to be a goldsmith, but is now a street musician and an artist. Last November, he moved into Carrefour-Rue's first village for the homeless, Eureka. Since then, he's found his feet.
Life is kind of normal again. A bed, a roof, a shower, all the essentials. 4, life was complicated. When the restaurant closed at night, I slept on the streets, on patios, benches, and in cellars.
Jean-Baptiste is making plans again. He's set up a small atelier and is exhibiting his sculptures and pictures. EMMANUEL also exudes optimism. He used to be a publican. Now he's the mediator and caretaker, the unofficial mayor of the settlement.
I had a rough ride, just like the others. I feel useful here. It's the first time in my life that I've ever felt like that.
Nobody has moved out of Eureka since it opened 11 months ago, but all the people here are piecing their lives back together. A few have found work, one is leaving next January.
Everyone has to find their own way. We don't want to put them under too much pressure to leave. It takes time. Time is important in a society that doesn't have time for anything.
The Carrefour-Rue Association is continuing its search for money and land so that it can set up more container villages. There's a new project in the pipeline.